Hello and welcome to Microsoft Excel course Advanced Part 7 Working with Excel Template. In this part we will see how we can make use of inbuilt templates, how we can create our own custom templates as per our requirement, and once a template is being created, we have saved it, we can use it in future for the same purpose. We don't have to create the same thing over and over again. The format is there for us and we can simply use that custom template which we have saved earlier. We have a blank workbook over here with the sheet 1 open in front of me, and I am thinking of planning a birthday party. For that I need a planner to budget out, to find out all the expenses, all the things which I require for this birthday party, and I want to calculate all the expenses. I want to write down everything which is required at one place. So for that I have to start right from the scratch, think of everything and jot down the points, all sorts of things. But what if I have something already been created for me which I can use? The layout is there, the formulas are there, I just have to fill in the data. In that case we can make use of the Excel built-in template. Now if we talk about template, a template is a predefined layout that we can use to create a spreadsheet. Instead of doing everything on our own, some layout is being created for us with some themes, colors, graphics, some margins are in place, some formulas are also there, headings, everything, maybe some pictures also are there. So by using those templates we can create a brand new sheet quickly. It will save our time and we just have to fill in the data. Or if we have created something, we can save it in the form of a template for future use or for further use over years, and again we can make use of the same template. So we have a blank workbook over here. We just have to click on File and New. The moment you click on New, you are taken to the Backstage view. Here you have the option of using a blank workbook, or if you look down here you have some built-in templates already in place, like money in Excel, nutrition tracker, we have periodic table over here, we have some more movie tracker, baby name finder, and so on. You can scroll down. These are the few ones which are being listed over here. Then you have all these suggestions over here, these tabs over here, calendars, budgets, some planners over here. So you can, once you are here in the Backstage view and you are trying to open a template for yourself, you are looking for a template, you have various options. First one is, these options are being given as a suggestions for you. You can choose from them. They are already in place once you have the application on your system. Once you load Office on your system, it's already in place. You can go on this particular text box over here. You can type in your requirement. Say I'm looking for a party planner, so I can type party planner over here and simply click on the enter key. It will look for the templates which are available online on office.com, and it will check and show me the search results which are there. I can choose from any of these two options which are available. Let's click on this one. You can see over here it is showing all these things are already in place. It is provided by Microsoft Corporation. I can click on create. The template is in place. So either you can make use of the sample suggestions which are there, you can download something from office.com, or we can also create our own template. We'll come to that also. Let's for the time being use this template over here. We have a party planner over here. You have various, once you open a template you have various tabs over here, like an overview is there, to-do list is there, that these are the things. Instead of me thinking about all these things, it's already in place. I just have to see this list and work up accordingly. I have this option of food and drinks. I can click and add in some information over here. I can have my budget over here, like all these supplies, cup, plates, utensils, napkins. I don't have to think about that. I have a guest list over here. I can type in the name, whether they have these options are also available for me, and the activities which I want to have for my party. So let's come to the first one. What is the occasion? You can simply type in the occasion. It's a birthday party. Theme, maybe we have a theme over here. Fairy theme, some date. You can type in a date, you can type in the time, venue, and as and when you are adding these things in your to-do list or the food and drink, it will get updated. If I click over here, you can type in the budget, and you can change, you can have what decorations you will have, venue, what will be the budget for those things, and you can have a count of how many guests are coming, who all are in the still you are waiting for their confirmation. These things are already being placed, and you can see over here. If you want, you can definitely change the layout from here. You can say, if I have a pet theme over here and I don't want this picture, I can definitely insert something else for myself. Say I go to illustrations, I go to pictures, and I choose something else for myself. From here I choose this picture. This is my theme. I have this picture, I want to put it over here. I can obviously change things in the template which has been provided to us. Not necessary that we put in everything or we use everything which has been given to us. I can always change. I can go to different tabs over here. You can choose a theme party, you can arrange all these things. You can type in the data. Say over here we have some budget for, like, we can change it, $50 for this, $50 for, so this is just an example that these things are already in place and you can make use of this template. Once you are done, you just have to go to file and you save it, that you are done with your template thing. This is an example of a built-in template. Now let's say we want to create our own template. I've been working, I'll take the example which we have taken up earlier. We have this example. Let me show you the example. Say we have this example over here, the salary example. We have been working on this salary example. Every year we will be calculating the salary for the employees. The chart has already been created and we want to make, this is for 2020, I want to use it in 2021, 22, 23 and so on. The same thing, maybe the employee names change and the salary, basic salary changes, but these calculations will be the same. We'll be giving them bonus, we'll be giving them traveling allowances, there'll be a chart for them for this purpose, or maybe we can add in some more data, but we don't have to create the entire thing all over again. So what we can do is we can save this workbook as a template, and in future whenever we are working on the salary, we can make use of the same thing. So how do we do it? We have a workbook open in front of us. We have a sheet over here. You have to make certain changes. We don't want to save the amounts over here. The formulas will be in place, everything, formatting, chart, everything will be there. Only the values will be removed. The formula is here, you can see the formula. These are the fixed values, this one, so it is in place. Whenever we change it, it will be reflected over there. Say we are giving a bonus of this much, you can see the change over here. It's been automatically changed. So what we have to do for creating a template, this whatever formatting you want to apply, just have it in place. Go to file and click on save as option. Now you have to choose a place where you want to save your data. I want to save it in documents over here. You give a file name to your template. The thing which you should keep in mind is save as type. You are not saving it as a workbook. We are trying to save it as a layout for future reference, where on the basis of which we will create a new workbook. So from the drop down which appears over here, you have to choose Excel template. So like our workbook has an extension of .xlsx. Here you have the extension of your template will be .xltx. xltx. Give a name to your template. Say we are saving the salary, so let's give a name salary. For salary template, we give it a name salary underscore. Let's put an underscore over here. Salary template, this is the name of my file, and click on save. Your template is being saved as salary template. So what we have done, we have created a sheet with some formatting, data, formulas, everything in place. Simply we have saved it as a Excel template. Now we want to use this template for storing the data. We will not store the data on this Excel template which we have created. We will create a new workbook, and there we will make use of the Excel template. Let's see how we can do that. I have a new workbook over here. I have opened a new application. The application window opens with a default workbook over here. I don't want to work on this blank workbook. I want to make use of a template. Click on file and new. Again the same backstage window comes over here. You have your blank workbook. These are the template. This is the template, the inbuilt template which we made use of, the party planner. If you scroll down over here, these are the suggestions which we have over here. You have one more tab over here, personal. Click on personal. Once you click on personal, you can see these templates which you have created. We have created the salary template. Let's click on salary template. Just double click. So we have clicked on salary template. You can see the salary template over here. The formatting is in place. The chart is already in place. You can see the some data over here. The moment we change it, you can see the changes over here. Say let's put in the basic salary over here. Say 50,000. The moment you put in the basic salary, you can see the change in the data. The rest of the things are calculated on their own. Say 60,000, 30,000, 40, something like this. Just change this column so that things are visible. You can see the changes over here. You can make change to this heading. We have not placed 2021. You can change over here. You can change the data over here. You can select a different range for this and modify the chart. That can also be done. So now once you are done with storing the data over here, what you can do is go simply save it as a Excel workbook. Now this is no longer a template. This workbook we have created based on a template, and we'll save it. Simple method of saving: go to file tab. You can make use of the save button on the quick access toolbar. You can use the shortcut key to save your workbook. The data will be saved. Your template is already there. Again, you want to make use of that template, you can definitely use the template. So in this part we have seen how we can make use of the built-in templates, how we can download a template from office.com, how you can create your own template, custom template, and once you are done creating your custom template, you can make use of that template to create your workbook, your worksheet. In the next part, part 8, we will see how we can change the settings while we are trying to print a worksheet. So your part 8 will be printing a worksheet. Thank you.